Welcome, Adam. Welcome. Good to have you here, bro. I'm just waiting to see if the bot turns up. I am going to post a stream ping in the Discord, but I'm just waiting to see if the bot turns up, because if the bot doesn't turn up, then obviously I would have to restart the stream to make it so the bot turns up. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm just waiting to see if the bot turns up, because last time when I tried it earlier, he turned up straight away. Right now, as you can see, taking a little bit longer, you know what I mean? Which is what I'm kind of, um, you know, I'm kind of waiting on him, to see. That's fine, that's fine. I have no issues with that, Adam, no issues. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting. Just waiting to see if the bot will turn up, because it's about. There it is. There he is. Bloody hell. Woken him up. Dear me, only here he comes. Um oh. But yeah, now that he's here, I will ping it real quick. Let me just real quick ping this stream into the Discord. Um and then I'll get into it, and I'll say like what is gonna go down. I'll explain what's going on. I'll explain how we're going, what we're gonna do and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, then I will explain a lot of what we are going to get done. Let me just copy the link, put it in the Discord. Uh, Can't get rid of that one. All right, cool. But yeah, like I said, just waiting to see if a few more people turn up. And then I will jump straight into business today. I won't sit here and dick around, because hopefully the audio settings should be the same as what they were. I'm hoping, but we'll find out when I do jump into it. Um, the um, the plan today, while you guys are, while I'm waiting to see if people turn up, the plan today is we are going to continue with the Elden Ring Deathless run attempts, all Remembrance bosses. Mainly because my stream, when I last streamed this, my stream cut out at about my stream cut out pretty early. Like, I was planning on doing maybe like a 2-3 hour stream, and at like it cut out within the first like 40 minutes. Not 40 minutes of the start of the stream, but like I only got to do about an hour at best of Deathless run attempts, and I wanted to do more, so I'm doing more today, and then I'm also going to do FC25 player career as long as people are still here and want to see it. Basically, that's the plan. But we're going to start with the Elden Ring Deathless run attempts 100%, because I wanted to get more done last time and I didn't get to. So yeah, without further ado, once I've given people just a little bit more time to turn up, I will be jumping straight into that. But yeah, like I said, I would have liked to stream this a little bit earlier, but obviously when I tried to do it earlier, a lot of people were busy. So I thought, you know what, we'll just go back to the basics. We'll stream when I normally do, because maybe that'll give people the best chance to turn up and be available. You know what I mean? But how you doing, Adam? You know, how are you doing? You know, I know you were here at the earlier one. Turn up and be like, how are you doing, bro? Anyway, let me really quickly just set this up. And if more people turn up, then they'll be here. You know, it's as easy as that. But yeah, like I said, if you don't know what a Deathless run is of Elden Ring, it's pretty simple. You just don't die ever. And yeah, but it's notoriously hard. I know that the hard way with the fact that I have already died once and I'm already on attempt 2. Which, by the way, when I died, very disappointed in myself, the way I died. But these things happen, you know, and hopefully I'm hoping to see if we can do a little bit better today. You know, I'd like to at least get to the first Remembrance boss, because the way I died was so disappointing. It was actually unreal. Like, I cannot believe I even died to the enemy that I did. It was very disappointing. But anyway, let me just quickly load up this good cheeky thing, and then we'll be well underway, dare I say. Let's just get Elden Ring open. And it is a modded version of Elden Ring, but the mod doesn't affect the game in any way. All it is seamless co-op, but it's just easier for me to open that than open normal Elden Ring. So because of that, I'm still on the seamless co-op thing. So yeah, like, it is easier, but it's still the same. You know what I mean? Basically just making sure that the game is all perfect. It should be good. Just gonna put this where I want it to be. Put it up there. It is ridiculously quiet. I don't know why. But yeah, we've got it set. We've got the chat there. We've got the timer. We've got the attempts. Basically, by the way, if you're wondering what the timer is, it's not anything special. It's not like I'm like, you know, trying to speed run the game. The timer is just there to know how much progress I've lost when I die. So like, when I eventually do die and lose all of that progress, I just want to know how painful it is. You know, I want to know how long I have been going for to know just how bad I have been set back. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know when I get like 10 hours into a Deathless run and I die, I want to feel that pain. You know what I mean? I want to feel that pain, and I want that pain to affect me. You know? Because I'm a psychopath. You know, that I feel like that must be the reason. Like, I'm just a psychopath. I want that pain to affect me. You know? Because I'm a psychopath. You know, that I feel like that must be the reason. But yeah, my volume of my mic. Let me know, Adam, if you're still here, because I know you said you're listening. Let me know how it sounds. Be truthful if you think that I'm either a little bit too loud, a little bit too quiet. Because I have just listened to it, and I feel like maybe my mic is a little bit quiet. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Maybe it's alright. Just let me know how it sounds. Like, is it sounding okay? Before I jump on in. But yeah, like I said, for anyone who is waiting for the FC25 player career mode and or Until Dawn stream. I am doing those, don't worry. It's more of just the fact that because my Elden Ring Deathless run, all good, I'm done. Alright, perfect timing then. But yeah, just let me know before I jump in, because then obviously I won't be able to hear it again for a while. I just want to make sure that my voice and the game are at like an equal level, so that you can hear me, but then at the same time you can hear any background noise, you can hear, I don't know, anything else that happens, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. At the same time, you can hear any background noise, you can hear... to me it sounds alright. To me it sounds okay from what I can hear back of my own stream. Like, it sounds like I can... Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I was hoping it would be, just so that I could just get straight into business instead of sitting here trying to adjust the audio level to make it sound perfect. I was hoping it should be fine, and I think it is. So, like I said, without further ado, I think we jump on into business, shall we? You know, I don't know where Ollie is, to be honest. I put the ping. I think I put the ping. Did I put the ping in the Discord? Adam, did it ping for you? Do you know if it pinged for you? Like, I think I put it in. I'm just hoping it did ping. But, yeah, if it pinged for you, that's what matters. Because then I know that it pinged for me as well. You know what I mean? It should have pinged for both of us. I'm hoping it's pinged for both of us. Or for everyone, obviously, on the Discord. By the way, if you don't know, we do have a Discord channel now. I'm just going to make sure. Because what I did today, or I tried to do, is I tried to make a link to my own Discord. But I can't see if the link is usable or not. Because I put it in the description, but I don't know if you guys can actually click it. Like, I put my Discord link in... Yeah, it is in the Discord. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I put the Discord link in the... I put the Discord link, sorry, in the... Fuck, I'm losing my bloody bearings. In my channel description. So, like, on my channel, I have a Discord link. I don't know if it became a link, because I tried to do it, but it didn't let me, like, click it myself. But maybe that's because I'm the owner. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll sort it out another day. But yeah, like I said, without further ado, I think we jump on into a Deathless run. Attempt 2. I think we start the timer. And I think we get on into it, shall we? So, without further ado, let's get that timer smoothing. And as long as it works, let's jump on in, shall we? Should be Arnold McGee. I remember, I am Arnold now. I am Arnold. Put the cookie down. That movie's very early for you guys. You guys probably weren't born when that movie was out. To be honest, I don't even think I was born, but I have seen it. Put the cookie down. Alright. So, this is where we were. As I said, the game did, like, glitch out from... well, it didn't glitch out for me, but it, the game, like, my stream, my internet completely died. I'm being a bit ballsy here, you know, because I could die. I got to remember, I can't do things like that. I might die if I do that. But yeah, the game kind of, like, not the game, but my stream died last time I was doing this. And so I kind of, like, lost a lot of progress. Well, I didn't lose a lot of progress, but, like, basically the stream, I played a little bit after the stream died, because I didn't know the stream had died last time. Like, it died like 30 minutes before I checked it. But in those 30 minutes, by the way, all I did was basically go around and get everything that I had to get before, like, in the last attempt. Because obviously, if you guys didn't watch last time, spoiler alert, I died, and it was a bad death. It was a very poor performance from me. Oh, thank you, Adam. Thank you for the link to the Discord. You've managed to do it this time round. You've done Ollie's job for him. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You've done the bloody... You've done the world service there. You've done Ollie's job for him. Ollie's slacking. Tell Ollie that he's slacking when he joins. He's slacking. You've done the work for him. What a goat. What a goat. You've done his job for him there. What a goat. But yeah, anyway, like I said, basically, I basically, like, the stream cut out early, and I didn't realise until, like, 30 minutes after, when I went to check, and the stream had ended. But basically, all I did in that time, I didn't do anything special. I basically just went and grabbed all the flasks that I went and got before, all the seeds. I went round, grabbed the seeds, grabbed the tier, went and got the talisman, and that's about it. Like, I didn't fight anybody. Now, that's where I left off today. For today, sorry. Because basically, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to face the exact being that killed me last time. I am about to go back down to this cave, go back down, grab all the stones, and face the exact being that ended my run last time, guys. Now, when I died last time, it was a very disappointing thing. Like, I was very disappointed in my own abilities to die. Like, the way I died, I am disappointed. Because I should not have died to the bloody troll. I don't know if you went back and watched it, Adam, because I know you left early in that stream. But, yeah, it was very disappointing from my part. Like, if I'm going to sit here and try and do a deathless run, and I performed the way I did, very disappointing on my part. Very disappointing. So, for someone of, I'd like to think, my caliber, the way I died in my first attempt, poor. Very poor from me. But I'd like to think that with 6 flasks, the physic, which I might actually add stuff to this time round, and, you know, more armor. I've definitely got better armor this time round. I chose, like, even more of a vigor build and stuff like that, and I'd like to think that will work out better. How's it sound, by the way, Adam, as well? How's it sound, bro? Like, how's the game sounding, you know? Oh, God, this is a ballsy. I've done this before, and I've died doing this. Oh, boy. This is a... It's for a Golden Rune 4, though, which is very useful. Because that's good bloody levels right there. Oh, bro. Meh. Okay, there we go. Oh... Bro, trying to do a deathless run is really scary because one wrong move and there you go, you know? Yo, Eli, good to have you here, bro. Good to have you here. Let me use the Golden Rune 4 because that will get me another level, I'm pretty sure. And if I can get one more level into Vigor, that would be very appreciative. There we go. I got 18 Vigor now. All good from you. Alright, well, as long as it sounds good, bro, I'll keep going. But, yeah. I've got a lot better armor this time around, I'd like to think. Plus, with my stats, as you can see there. Vigor at 18. Strength at 18. I went for, like, a bit of an arc build last time because I knew I wanted arc in the future. But I had to realise that if I'm doing a deathless run, I need stats now, not for the future. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'd like to not die to the boss again because I was very disappointed with my own abilities. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Bro, let me out of the fucking corner, bruv. Thank you. Dear me. I don't want to go down the rat room. No, fuck off. It's like, the problem is, right, when you're doing a deathless run, it's a lot more like one wrong move and you die. You know? Oh, actually, I need to go back and sit down. I can't lie, I need to go back and sit down. Because I didn't realise I haven't allocated my flasks, and that could be the difference between a death or a win. You know? So I have to play this as smart as I physically can. I need to allocate my flasks to 6. Because I don't need a mana flask, and that one new flask could be the difference between me winning and losing. You know what I mean? So it's like, end of the day, I need that mana flask, you know? Because like I said, I can't be picky with like, oh, I don't really need it. Oh, you know what I mean? You know, like, I can't do that. Like, when every death, or when you know, when every wrong move would equal, like, you know, a death, and that one death would then end the run, I can't be stingy and be like, oh, I don't really need it. Oh, I don't really... Like, you know what I mean? I can't do that. Because one wrong move, and I have to restart the entire run. You know what I mean? And that's not something that I ever want to do again. Oh my god, my weapon is just so poor against these guys, man. Oh, bruv. I will say, the hammer, or the mace, sorry, that I was using, was definitely a better weapon. Especially for this area. Bro. My weapon doesn't do much damage to stone, because it's a blade. And that is a little bit of a worry for me, because I'm hoping that that doesn't cause me to lose. But at the same time, I should be good enough to beat the troll with this. I should. Like, if I don't beat the troll with this, then I'm very disappointed in my own abilities, to be honest. So, yeah. How's my day? It's been alright, you know. Obviously, I tried to stream earlier, but, obviously not many people were around at that time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait until normal time. I'm not going to jump off now, because I have died before on jumping. So, instead, I'm going to wait until going up, or going down, sorry, and then we will just quickly, boop. There we go, lovely. Now we just have to quickly grab all the smithing stones. I'm pretty sure that item down there is also not a smithing stone, so I'm not going to grab that item. I am going to grab that one, though. And down we go! This reminds you of Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it is not like Assassin's Creed. Like, I can see the similarities. Ha! Suck it. You fucking fell for it, bitch. I can see the similarities with the fact that obviously it's like medieval and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, it's because of the area I'm in. Because the actual game itself is nowhere near like Assassin's Creed. But I do understand what you mean. I understand what you mean with the fact of what area we're in. Now we're about to face the troll here, guys. I haven't done any training, so this could be the end of run 2 instantly. If I died to this troll twice, I would be very disappointed in myself. Because this guy is not a hard boss. He's not hard. Like, he is not. He, honest to God, is not a hard boss. But I will guarantee you, I will, some reason, fuck it up again. Like, he's not hard. I have to be really careful about picking my moments. You know, like, I can't get greedy. Because one wrong move is the difference between, you know, winning and losing. Oh, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. Get me to that face. Oh, okay, well, I can't do it. Great. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh, this is the move I don't really like. I don't like this move. Yeah, that's how I died last time. Now, if that had hit me, by the way, guys, I would have died. There we go, he's dead. Boom! It is huge, yeah, it is a troll, but as I said, he's not that hard. I made a meal of it last time, I don't know why. I don't know how I was so poor at it last time, but he really isn't that bad. But hey, he's dead. But this is the problem with a Deathless run. When you're doing a Deathless run of Elden Ring, it is a very, 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 very scary situation to be in. Because, obviously, as I said, Elden Ring is a hard game. If you don't know what Elden Ring is, basically, it is a very challenging game. That's the whole point of it. The whole point of it is a challenging game. It is a game that will, you know, test you. It really will. It will really test your abilities. And so trying to do it Deathless is ridiculous. Especially when I'm trying to do all Remembrance bosses. Deathless. You know, it is a hard thing to do. So, yeah, you know, like, end of the day, it is a really hard thing to try and do. To try and do a Deathless run of Elden Ring. You know, it really is. So, what, basically, it's like, it's, how am I trying to put this? I've basically made what is already a ridiculously hard game even harder. Basically. That's what I've done here. Now, a lot of streamers have done Deathless runs, but most of the, like, casual ones have only done a Deathless run of the bosses that you have to beat. For instance, like, people like Ludwig and PewDiePie and stuff like that. They've done Deathless runs, but they haven't done a real Deathless run. They've done the Deathless run that can beat the game, but they haven't done a Deathless run of all Remembrances. So they've skipped Melania, they've skipped Moog, they've skipped, like, some of the hardest bosses in the game, because you don't have to beat them to win. Whereas what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, no, I'm going to say fuck that, basically. And, basically, I'm not fighting her, by the way. But, basically, I'm going to say, no, you know, I'm not allowed to skip them. I'm not allowed to be this, like, cheap. I don't want to call them cheapskates because they're bigger streamers than me. But basically, it's like I'm not allowed to skip them. GG, hope you beat the boss. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck with whatever you're doing, you know, or, you know, enjoy, I guess. But yeah, you know, like, it's basically as simple as that. Now, I am about to go and tackle one of the hardest bosses in a second. Or not one of the hardest bosses. It's not one of the hardest bosses. It's more just like, I'm about to go and try and tackle, I've got to earn levels. Because if I am going to go and seriously make some progress, I've got to go and get some levels.
Testing you.
Have you now?
To determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path.
Yes.
It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start.
Yes.
Whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance.
Yes.
I can take you to the Round Table Hall.
I would love to go to the Round Table Hall.
Of tarnished champions. Guided.
That is what I am, guys. That is what I am. I am a tarnished champion.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
She's touching me, guys. She's touching me. She's touching me. She's touching me. But yeah, there we go. We're going to the Round Table. The reason I'm going here, guys, is because I need to level my weapon. I could actually do it in the main, like, overworld, I'm pretty sure, but I want to make sure, you know, that I can get this weapon up just a little bit of levels. You know, got to make sure I can get as many levels on it as possible. Boom, there we go, up to that one. I could do with 2 smithing stone normals, and I am trying to think where they could be, because the problem is, guys, basically, you need smithing stones to level up your weapons, and that cave that I just went in is like one of the caves where you can get stones. Now, there is another cave down here and over here, but I don't remember, or not over there. Is it over there? No, it's not over there. That's not a cave. Don't worry. But, like, there is a cave over here, and this one will also have stones in it. The problem is, I don't think I'm able to tackle that cave yet without being put into real danger. You know, like, I might just be murdering myself at that point by being an idiot and just running face first into danger, you know? When you're doing a Deathless run, you have to plan out every little thing you want to do in as much physical detail as you physically can, otherwise you will just lose. Simply put, you will just lose if you don't. So, what I think I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and tackle another boss, get myself some more levels, and then I've got to figure out where I want to tackle, because I've got to be really bloody careful when you're doing a Deathless bloody run, you know? I have got to be horrifically careful, because if I'm not careful, I lose the run and then I have to restart the entire thing. You know what I mean? And that's the whole point of why I wanted to give myself a challenge with a Deathless run. Because it gives me something to actually be like, okay, it gives me something to lose. You know, let's just say that. You know, like, it gives me something to really, like, hold on to. Because if I don't, I lose. So, yeah, it's like, I've got to be really, really, really careful about what I'm choosing to tackle. So right now we're about to go over and do another boss. Because as I said last time out, I don't know if it was caught on it. If you can, you want to tackle as many overworld bosses than cave bosses as possible. Because if you can tackle overworld bosses, with overworld bosses, if you fight an overworld boss, basically, and you're struggling, you can do a thing called just running away. Now, I know a lot of people who do Deathless runs allow themselves to be like, oh, I've entered a boss arena, I'm gonna lose. And then what they do is they click system, they quit, and then they go back into the game again, and they're outside the boss arena. I'm not going to allow myself to do that, because in my opinion, that's cheating. I know people might consider it like, oh, it's a game mechanic, it's not cheating. To me, that's cheating. Because to me, they lock you in that arena to make it so you have to beat that boss. And that, to me, is not, like, that to me is what the game is trying to get you to do. So the whole point of, like, oh, people get to just be like, oh, okay, it's too hard, I quit, so that I don't die. No, that's cheating. You know, like, that's not a real Deathless run. You're just cheating your way out of a death. You know what I mean? Whereas at least if you fight overworld bosses, there's no boss arena. The boss arena is just the world. So if you want to run away, you can run away. You know, the game has allowed you to do that. Now this is the second boss we're going to try, guys. These guys are not that difficult, but at the same time, they also hit hard. So, I think this guy will hit pretty hard. He's an Erd Tree avatar, and I also don't do very much damage. But, they are pretty weak. As long as I do this right, I shouldn't get hit. But, like I said, when you're doing a Deathless run, there's a lot more pressure in doing things right. And I will crumble under pressure. This move can be a bit of a Dickens. But yeah, I tried to, like, I wanted to give you guys an Elden Ring run, but in, like, a challenging way. Because I've always wanted to do Elden Ring's base game and DLC on the channel, but at the same time, it's like, I've had to figure out a way to do it where it's still hard. Because if I just did a normal run, guys, I wouldn't find it that... See what I mean, by the way, there, about how if I do get hit, you know, I am taking pretty heavy damage. But I wanted to figure out a way to do it without it being a cakewalk for me. Because I could do a normal run, but because I've already played the game for like 1,000+ hours in my own time, I wanted to figure out a way to do it where it would be challenging, but also, like, you guys would get to see me play Elden Ring. Because it is probably one of my favourite games of all time. And so I wanted to put it on the channel. You know, I wanted to put it on the channel in a way where it would be hard for me, but also enjoyable for you guys. You know? And that's why I thought, you know what, Deathless Run is the right way of doing it. But as you saw there, that boss, not hard. That's why I wanted to do that boss, because them kind of bosses are not hard bosses. Their movesets are pretty simple to know. and they're pretty easy runes, you know? So, we're going to use those runes, level up a bit further. Then I'm going to... I would like to find 2 more smithing stones. I don't know where to honestly go for them, because that cave was the only one that I really knew, like, okay, there's smithing stones there. So, I'm going to have to try and figure out where else I want to go to get a couple more smithing stones. I will need to go and get the bell bearings at some point. I actually forgot where the bell bearings are. By the way, I will also try and tackle as many bosses as I can in the run, so that you guys get to see a lot of the bosses. But at the same time, I'm also not going to put my run in jeopardy by going and doing a boss that's, like, stupid. You know what I mean? Because I will admit, Elden Ring does have some bosses that are just really poor. Like, they're not, like, some are poorly made, but, like, some of them are, like, just, like, absolute pains in the ass. You know, they're not fun, they're just annoying, you know, and I don't really want to have to, like, go and fight people that are gonna absolutely wreck my shit, if you get me. So my question now is, who do I go and tackle? Why is my timer still at 37 minutes? Why does it keep going back to 37 minutes? I've just realised that. It keeps going 37... Why has no one told me? Bro, my timer is going from 37 minutes to 37 minutes to 37 minutes. What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is my timer doing, bro? What the fuck? Why does it keep going through 37 minutes? Bro. My timer's just deciding to go through 37 minutes over and over again. What the fuck? I'll have to get a new timer at some point, guys, because this timer is... it's done this for a lot of times now, by the way. Like, I've tried this stupid timer a couple of times in my own thing, and, like, it's done this before. So what I might have to do is I might just have to put... I want to keep the timer, but, like, the only way I can think of it going is I have to keep it going... Why does it keep going through... 37 minutes? Okay, what I'm going to try and do, guys, is I'm just going to reset it. Not at 37 minutes, though. And I'm just going to let it just do it. You know, like, end of the day, I'm going to just do something here. It's going to be annoying. But if I really quickly just change it here and go and put in... it's really annoying to do this, guys, by the way. I've done it before. And that should now at least go through it. And then what I'll do in the future is... I don't know why I've had to reset it to 0. It's really annoying. But what I'll do in my own time is I will leave the timer going now from the start, now that I've just noticed it. And then when the stream is over, I'll just add, because it's, like, clearly not going to work the way I'd like, what I'll do is I will then just add the, I'll add the time on in my own time. So, right now, it started again. I'm hoping it will actually tick across to minutes. I'm just waiting for it to get to a minute to make sure that it doesn't just reset back to 0 again. You know what I mean? So let me just see real quick. Let's make sure that it works. And there we go. It's at a minute. All right, so it is working now. I don't know why my timer did that. I really don't. Like, I have absolutely no idea why my timer was being a pain in the ass. But at least it's working now. I don't know why my timer did that. I really... But end of the day, you know, we've got it. Look, at least the timer is at least working now. And what I'll do in my own time is I'll add on any other time. So, for instance, it's at a minute right now. And my run is at an hour. So it's an easy thing for me to do, because what I'll do is I'll just add an hour on in my own time. So that basically it's then at what it needs to be at when I next start up. This kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, look, at least it's working now. It's just the fact that it's an hour behind. So I'll have to set up the time. I'll have to just add an hour on. Like, I know I have the in-game timer, but I just want you guys to be able to see what the timer's at for when it ends. You know, when the run ends. Anyway, you know, at least it's working now. So, what I want to go and do real quick is I want to go and find a couple of smithing stones. I'm just trying to figure out what the best place would be to get smithing stone ones. So, what I might have to do real quick is I might just have to do a quick little Elden Ring wiki search, because I know where to get the bell bearing, but I'm not ready to be able to get the bell bearing yet. Like, I'm going to die. So, I'm just going to look up, and I'm just going to look up smithing stone ones, because I just want to know a couple of locations where I can go and grab a couple of smithing stones that I can then use for, like, you know, I can then use, basically. I'm just hoping I can... I'm just trying to figure out what merchants... Because merchants sell them, but I'm trying to figure out what merchants I haven't been to. Have I been to this merchant over here? I need to go and grab a couple of smithing stones and get my weapon to the next level. Once my weapon is at the next level, I feel like I then might be alright to then go and... I'm trying to figure out what level I should be to go and fight the first... Ugh, sorry guys. Basically, there's a boss that I have to fight before fighting the Remembrance boss. Now, the Remembrance boss is not hard. The first one. The first one is actually a really simple Remembrance boss. The problem is, for me to fight that Remembrance boss, I have to fight another boss called Margit. And Margit is a pain in the ass. He is notoriously a really difficult first boss. Like, he's not... The thing is, for someone who's played the amount of hours as I have, he shouldn't be that hard. He shouldn't. Like, he shouldn't be that hard for someone who's played the amount of hours that I have. But the funny thing about Margit is he is one of my kryptonites. I don't know what it is, but Margit is a... He is a boss that I'm still not 100% able to learn. I don't know why. I'm just not good at him. I'm not. Like, I want to be better at him. I really do. But I will tell you right now, he is just one of those bosses that I am just not good at. I'm just not good at him. I'd like to be better. And for me to be able to beat Margit, guys, I think I'm going to have to do a cheeky little thing here, right? And basically, what I'm going to have to do, it's going to be annoying because it is going to take me a little bit of time. But what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm going to have to skip Margit for now. And I'm going to have to go round the shortcut way that I went before. To go and get myself a few more flasks and sacred tears. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't trust myself in ability against Margit. I don't. I do not trust myself against Margit. I have to fight Margit to fight the first Remembrance boss, right? Now, like I said, this is one of them bosses where, if you're doing a speed run of the game, you don't have to fight this boss. You can skip this guy. But, end of the day, because I'm doing a challenging run, I'm not allowed to skip this guy, because I'm doing all Remembrance bosses. And this is why I'm saying it's like, when you do a Deathless run of just the game, right? When you do a Deathless run of just what you have to do to beat the game, you will probably only have to fight within probably 10 bosses in the entire game. If you desperately don't want to fight more bosses than you have to, you probably only have to fight 10 bosses. If you make it so you have to fight every single Remembrance boss, including DLC, you will probably have to fight a bare minimum of about 40 bosses. Which is pretty hard, because that means you have to fight about 40 bosses, bare minimum, without dying. And that's why I've made it an extra challenge for me. Because I wanted to make it as difficult and as painful for myself as possible. And by doing the fact that I have to fight all Remembrance bosses, it's made it way more challenging for me. So, you know, it can be a problem, you know? It can be a problem trying to do a Deathless run. But, like I said, that's the whole thing, you know? I wanted to make it a challenge for myself. And me doing this, I will tell you right now, it sure is a challenge. You know, it sure will be a challenge. So what I'm going to go and quickly get is I'm going to go and quickly grab a couple of the things that I would like to get for myself. I'm also going to go and see how much damage I do to another boss. Because there's another boss in this area that is not a challenging boss. And if I have the ability to be able to kill that boss, I will get some more runes and I'll be able to spend them even more. And then I'll be able to get a bit more powerful. And you basically understand it. Like the whole point of what you've got to do in this game is you've just got to make yourself as powerful as possible, right? Now, ability can only take me so far. You know, like, I'm not one of these players who can beat difficult bosses at level 1. I'm not one of these players. You know, I am not a good enough player to be able to level 1 beat bosses that... Bro, can you just give me the bloody thing? Oh my god. Alright, fuck it then. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? I seriously lost the Deathless run because my horse decided not to grab the item, and then I just got fucking destroyed by little fuckers that just kept hitting me while I was down. And you see now, this is why I said this is going to be virtually impossible for me. Because it's not the Remembrance bosses that I'm going to die to. It's going to be crap like that. The first death I got, the last attempt 1 when I died because of my own fuck up. That one was not on me in any sense of the word. There is nothing I could have done about that. Why my horse didn't just get the item the first fucking time that I wanted him to get the fucking item, I don't know. Because after that, he then instantly killed me. This horse will kill my runs many times. I promise you that. Because the horse is about as useless as a fucking goddamn... Like, he is as useless as they come. That is what a horse is. The horse, for some reason, is the most useless piece of garbage I've ever seen in my life. So, and just like that, guys, that is this run over, and I have to restart again. Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. 1 hour, 8 minutes, guys. That one took. Great. 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 Yeah, that feels great. That feels really good to end the run the way I did. The way I lost that run is almost a piss take, to be honest. The first one that I lost, attempt 1, was all on me. That one, I don't put any blame on me for that. There is nothing I could have done to prevent that death if my horse is not going to grab the item like I wanted. You know, I just wanted the horse to grab the item and, yeah. But no, you know, of course, no. Of course he didn't. You know, he'd just be like, no, you know what, I'm just not going to grab the item. I'm going to be a condescending piece of shit, also known as Torrent, And I'm just going to say, no, I'm not going to grab this item for you because I'm a little shit that does nothing other than fucking goddamn ruin players' lives. Thank you, Torrent. Thank you, Torrent. Well, without further ado, guys, let me go to load game real quick. Let me go to delete game real quick. Let's delete that. I pressed delete. I didn't mean to re-go into it. I pressed fucking delete. No, this run is over. We have to go back to the main menu, bruv. The thing is, it's going to take me a couple of runs to get a good run going, you know? Because, like, the hardest parts of a Deathless run, right? And I will always say this. The hardest parts of a Deathless run is the start and the end. Because the end is the most pressure. Because of, obviously, the fact that you can barely do it on normal mode. I'm terrible at this game. That's fine, bro. Honestly, it's like, I'm not, like, I wouldn't sit here and say I'm a brilliant gamer. I'm not. But I would like to think that I am definitely heavily above average in this game. Like, I'm a lot better at this game than I am most other games. The only reason that I feel like this could be hard is because there's certain things that could happen in a run that could instantly just kill you. Like, your horse controls could fuck you over. A boss could be glitchy and fuck you over. You know? You could die from, like, the most bullshit thing possible, and it could fuck you over. So it's like, that's the whole problem with this game. It is a hard thing to, like, it is hard to find a nice average, you know, a nice, like, point where sometimes, you know, it is hard to find a nice, you know, happy medium, dare I say, of, you know, like, it is hard to do that. So, basically, I'm going to have to try and figure out if I want to go back down that way again. Because if I do, I'm not grabbing the map piece, by the way. Because the thing is, it's like, it's annoying because I died to a thing that I shouldn't have even been doing. Like, the map piece is not that important. I know the map off by heart. I don't need the map piece. It was really just so you guys could be able to see the map. And yet, end of the day, that was the reason I died. You know what I mean? It's so painful that, like, oh, bro, it's annoying the way I died there. It is. It does piss me off a little bit, I will admit, because I think the way I died there is it just hurts, man. By attacking the masked man, it's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, like, it's one of them things where it's like, one wrong move could send you into the bin. You know what I mean? And, like, right there, one wrong, you know, torrent moment, you know, one derpy horse moment, and guess what? End of the day, that's the end, you know, and now I have to start a new run. But, yeah, it's like, it does suck. It really does suck. But I've got an idea of what I'm going to use this time round. I think I'm going to go samurai build this time round because it gives you a lot of armor, which I like. It also gives you dex that's good, strength good, endurance good, and it gives you things you need, basically. Now, in terms of detailed appearance, I just want to load my favorite real quick. And load my man right here. And then, let me go back real quick to this. I need to give myself a golden seed. And I need to call myself a new name. So far, we have done... Who have we done so far? We've done Arnold McGee, Ronald McGee. I want to change my name every time, because when we win, that will be the real McGee. These are all imposters. I need to find my real McGee, you know? I need to find the inner McGee. So I need to find the real version of McGee. Because these are all imposters, you know? Like, these aren't the real McGees. So, I'm going to call myself Warwick. This is Warwick McGee. And eventually, we will find the OG McGee. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, we will find the OG McGee. The real one, you know? Because all of these guys, these are imposters, you know? These other men, these are not real. These are the imposter McGee. Barney, you know what? I will do Barney. You know what? Maybe Warwick wasn't even the way. Maybe I was setting myself up for failure. You know what I mean? Maybe I was setting myself up for failure there. So maybe I'll, you know what? I will do Barney. We're Barney McGee. There you go. No, okay. What the fuck is... Okay, my controller's not even fucking working now. Oh, bruv, this is going to be a long fucking stream, man. Yeah, bro, he beat me. He beat you, sorry. He beat you. Sorry, guys, 1 minute. For some reason, There we go. I'm glad I noticed that my desktop audio had turned off. I knew something like that would happen, you know. I knew something stupid would happen. But yeah, bro. Oh. Look, end of the day. Why does it... Bro. I want to use the controller, bruv. Okay. Okay. No. Oh, my God. Bro. I want to load my favourite. There we go. We're back with him. Don't worry, guys. We're back with... You know what? I'll do Barney on the next one. Screw it. I'm going with Warwick. I can't be asked to change him now. It's Warwick McGee. You've joined at a perfect time, Ellie. You know, you've joined right when I'm about to start another run. Because what you missed is that I died to probably one of the most just stupid horse moments I've ever had in my life. And if you've played this game before, you will know that the horse can be a bit of a pissant. And that is exactly what he was there. So, without further ado, guys, Warwick McGee, attempt 3. I feel like third time lucky, you know what I mean? Everyone says it, third time lucky. And so, end of the day, we're going to at least make it to a Remembrance boss now, guys. We're going to at least make it, you know? We're going to at least get to a Remembrance boss this attempt, guys, at least. At least a Remembrance boss. At the bare minimum. I'll also watch this again, by the way, because you guys are all here now, and you guys get to see some cinema, you know?
Tell a story.
I won't watch the rest of the cutscenes up until this moment. I just want to watch the start.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
But once I've I've got to think what I want to do.
Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Oh.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Oh. No.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound
taint!
strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished.
Oh.
The call of long lost grace.
Pogface? Huh?
Speaks to us all.
Huh? Oh!
Horaloo, chieftain of the Badlands.
My goat.
The ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome dung-eater.
The dung-eater!
And Sir Gideon Othmere. The all-knowing.
And now we'll skip. That's all I wanted to watch, guys. I don't care about the rest of the cutscene. It's all a bit shit after that. But here we are, guys. Good old Warwick McGee. We're here, you know. We have a bow, but I'm not using it. Or a shield, because I don't use those. I always two-hand. But yeah, we're here. We're back with, you know, attempt 3. This all looks so similar, guys, doesn't it? You know, like, it's like I've been here before. It's like I've been here before. As we know, guys, first death of the run does not count because you have to die either way, so why fight the boss? You know how it is, you know, why fight the boss when you don't need to? Know what I mean? Like, why fight it when you don't need to? Alright, we'll skip this cutscene because, this isn't the most important cutscene in the world. The only reason I wanted to watch the start is because when I last did it on my first attempt, and I watched through it, people said that the volume was too quiet. So I wanted to watch through it again, you know, with some better volume, you know. As long as it sounds okay now, guys, you know. As long as everything sounds all good to you guys now, you know, that's all that really matters. But yeah, having another Elden Ring, you know, player here on Odd Picasso, plus maybe 2 future Elden Ring players in the form of Adam and Ollie. While I go and get some of the boring crap, you know what I mean? Like, end of the day, what are we feeling? You know, what are we feeling in terms of, like, how far I'm going to get? You know, like, do we think I'm going to get bullshitted again, you know, and die early? Or am I going to actually make some progress? Because as I said, that, like, the way a Deathless run works, in my opinion, with any game, really, you could do a Deathless run of any game. Especially a game where you have to build up your level. I feel like the middle is the easiest part. The hardest part of a Deathless run is the beginning, to actually build up a build, and the end. Because it's got a lot of pressure. The middle area is kind of like the easiest part, because you're just like, if you lose, you lose, but at the same time, it's like, you've got a decent build to the point where, like, you can at least, you know... Hell yeah, bro. What the fuck, bro? Odd Picasso, you just left Odd Picasso out, bro. That's a bit rude, isn't it, Adam? Oh, fuck, I don't want to fight him. No, 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 no. No, 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 you don't look at me. No, 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 no. Thank you. We will be going up to that castle, by the way, up there that you see. But we can't do that straight away. Is this guy even good at attempting this or not? Well, you know what, mate? How about you see for yourself? Because I'm basically, I'm not going to be like some sweaty bastard. You know, I'm not someone who's going to bloody goddamn do it insane. The sack man, for your future reference. But I am someone who has at least played over 1,000 hours of the game. You know? I have played many, 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 many hours. But I'm not like some bloody Lil Aggie, you know? I'm not like, you know, that kind of level. So it's not gonna like, it's not like I'm going to win, you know, within 5 attempts. But at the same time, I do feel like I have the ability to do it. You know what I mean? But thank you for your input, you know? Look, if you want to see many bloody goddamn struggles, then, you've come to the right place. If you're looking for, like, the best Elden Ring player in the world, that ain't me. But yeah, I've got to figure out again what I want to run. I am going to keep it with the... I'm definitely going to run the katana, or the uchi, because it's... I've tried doing it with the... Well, you say this should be cake for having 1,000 hours, but fighting the bosses isn't the biggest problem, is it, with Elden Ring? You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, bosses aren't the only problem. Like, sometimes horse controls can absolutely send you in the bin. For instance, my last attempt that I just did, I literally died early because of horse controls. So it's like, yeah, you are right, I should at least get a decent way, but at the same time, you know, at the same time, I wouldn't say that, you know, it's all down to skill. I will admit, it is definitely skill-based. Elden Ring, very skill-based, actually, for that matter. Especially if you're trying to do a Deathless run. There's definitely a lot of skill involved. But I would definitely also say that there can be problems. You know, that's why I'm saying it's like, I might not win the first attempt, because under the day, I could get completely screwed over. You know, I could easily get screwed over. So it's like, you know... Oh, wait, I accidentally just switched to Nightfall there, guys. I didn't mean to go back to Nightfall. I went to go to morning. There we go, back to morning. But, yeah, like, end of the day, it really does depend on a lot of different key factors. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to win this attempt easy, you know, thank you very much. But, like, that could be a complete lie. Like, I could completely... Fuck it, you know? Like, it really does depend on how locked in I am, if you get me. I am going to go and grab the physic real quick, because I do need that. And also get a few seeds, so that I actually have a decent starting, you know, set of flasks. But like I said, it's like, it could go well, but it could also be a bit difficult, you know what I mean? So... It could, it's like one of them where it really does depend on how I'm playing on the day, you know? I mean, as you know, if you do play this game, the start and the end, if you ever do a Deathless run, will always be the hardest parts. Because you're having to build a build at the beginning, and at the end, obviously, there's the most pressure to win. The middle is kind of like when you get some free time to be able to be like, oh, you know, I actually have some moment here where I can, like, you know, chill out a bit. Because, yeah, if you lose, and it will be, like, setting you back. But at the same time, at least you're not near the end, and also you will have built up a level by that point. Right now, I am a shit level with shit, you know, items. Shit, you know, like, no, like, smithing stones or anything. So it's like, I am a little bit, you know, not fucked, I would say, but, like, I'm definitely not in my, you know, I'm not as set up as I would like. I'll say that. I would like to get better build, but, you know, these things happen. You know what I mean? Like, look, it's a start, you know? End of the day, I haven't used the samurai build yet. I've only used the, I've used, what have I used? I've used the Vagabond and the Bandit so far. And I was trying to put off using the Samurai build because of the fact that, like, it's bleed, everyone uses bleed, you know, it's just a normal way that people play this game. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to, like, dick around much longer. I think just running the bleed to begin with, it's a smart start. I'll explain an easy reason in a second, because in a second, I am going to go and do something that I haven't done on either of the other two runs yet, because if I go to a certain area, I am going to give myself a very, 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 very good boost. Like, I'm going to go and give myself a very good boost by going over to Caelid in a second, and I haven't done it on either of my other runs, because I tried to start without using bleed. Because everyone does Deathless runs by using bleed, because bleed is pretty fucking head and shoulders above everything else in terms of the best things in the game. Bleed is the best, probably one of the best things in the game. Like, it is stupidly good. And there's a reason that virtually every Elden Ring player uses Bleed. Now, I don't like using Bleed because of the fact that it is very generic. But at the same time, when you're doing a Deathless run, you can't really be picky. So, you know, for this run, just so you guys actually get content today, instead of me just dying over and over again, or, I don't know, like, not really making any content or making any moves, I am going to pretty much go and do something that I probably should have done the other two runs, but I haven't had Bleed then. And then hopefully in gaining... It's basically a way to get an absolute fuck ton of runes early. And then I can use those runes to level up and then see how that, like, you know, see how far that gets me, basically. Now, let me just quickly grab all these runes. Thank you very much. Just here to grab the runes, give my weapon a little boost, if you get me, you know, give myself a little bit of a starting point. In terms of some runes, you know, just grab as many runes as possible. Simple as you like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, end of the day, I just need to go and grab as many golden seeds and sacred tears as I physically can. And then I will go and do something new. I will go and head to Caelid and go and get myself some easy starting runes. Because, I can. Because I have Bleed. If I didn't have Bleed, wouldn't be able to do it. But when you have access to Bleed, anything is possible. You know? And when I say that, I basically do mean it. Like, when you have access to Bleed, virtually anything is possible. And for that reason, I will go and grab myself, a good amount of runes, dare I say. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to quickly grab all of these runes. Grab all the runes. Then I will use the runes to buy smithing stones. Or some of them, at least. So I can level my weapon at bare minimum to level 3. That's my plan. And actually, no, I need to keep going. And then once I've done that, I'd like to think, from that point, that I will be able to, at the bare minimum, get past the first... I mean, it should... If I get the runes that I want to go and get, I should, at bare minimum, have an easy time getting through the first Remembrance boss. Then I'll probably figure out if I want to run a different build. Because I don't really want to just run Bleed. Bleed is boring. It is a boring thing to watch. Because Bleed does make runs of Elden Ring infinitely easier. And that's not, like, me... Like, that's not my opinion. That is just the truth. That is a fact. So it's like... That's why I didn't really want to use the Samurai build. Because Bleed is a little bit stupid. But at the same time, it's like... I would like to, you know, like, I would like to at least make progress today, you know, so, for that reason, I am going to use Bleed this time round, at least, and hopefully, I won't screw up this attempt, because once I have access to a decent level and access to a fuck ton of runes, I should be able to go to the first boss and then first Remembrance boss and at least get my first Remembrance boss beat. You know, get my first one tackled, dare I say. I would also like to buy something, if you don't mind, mate, because I think you have something I would like. Yes, you do. You actually have a couple of things I would like. So, let me quickly use some of these runes that I have obtained. That is the whole reason why I went and got these runes. Because it should give me easy access to a couple of things that I would like to buy, if you don't mind. I'd like to buy all 3 of these, and then this. And instead of using my runes on levels this time round, I'm using them on weapon upgrades. Because I have a way of getting runes. I already have an idea of... This is the whole point of why Bleed is nuts. Because, end of the day, it does just make just everything easier. And so that's the plan of, like... Oh, I hate this. There we go. Force controls, you know how it is. Yeah, I'll grab the golden seed. I will grab the map piece on the way past, because I might as well. Okay, yep, thank you, Torrent. That's literally what got me killed the last run. Trying to get a map piece, and Torrent being like, you know what? No, I'm not going to grab that map piece, thank you very much. And it's like, yep. That'll do it to you. You know, that will do it to you. I'm going to go and grab 3 more Sacred Tears. Because I can. Which will hopefully get me up a good amount of levels in Sacred Tears. And then once I have grabbed those Sacred Tears, I will then go back towards the castle, get another golden seed, then head to Caelid, and then once I've got what I need from Caelid... Oh wait, I didn't even go in the church, what am I doing? Once I've got what I need from Caelid, I should be more than able to at least tackle the first boss, if not first Remembrance boss. Because I've got to figure out, like, what level would I need to be realistically to tackle these bosses. That's what I need to figure out. I need to know, like, because I don't need to be dead on in level. I really don't. I never should need to be dead on in level. But I will need to at least be careful. Because one wrong move and I get set back out. You know what I mean? So I do need to, at the bare minimum, be pretty bloody careful. So I actually just went to the wrong race as well. I'm going to teleport straight away. I forgot. I got the fucking merchant grace. I need that one. But yeah, like I said, hopefully, guys, I should be able to make progress with this build. Because once I've gone and got all of these, and then used all these little runes to be able to buy as many stones as possible, then go to the round table hold, level this weapon up to the maximum that I can get it, I should be able to then go to Caelid, get a fuck ton of runes, and then be able to at least tackle early game. That's the whole thing, really. I actually need to go down here as well real quick and grab something. I forgot. Almost forgot about it. Luckily, I didn't. But hopefully, like, my hope is with these Deathless runs is that if I can get past early game, I can at least then build up a run. You know, build up a solid run. Because whenever you do something where you're doing, like, I wouldn't say RNG runs, but whenever you try and challenge yourself to, like, Deathless run attempts, or, like, you know, other attempts, or, like, you know, for instance, in Mario, you can do, obviously, Deathless run attempts and stuff like that. Or, like, anything where you have to build up a character from scratch. You always will, like, the start will always be hard, and the end will always be hard. Because the end will be the most pressure, and the start will be when you are the weakest. So it's one of them where, like, it will probably take me a few runs to build up you know, a run, if you get me. Because if I am doing all Remembrance bosses, including DLC, you know, and also doing it Deathless, I'm not going to do it first try. I'm not. Like, simply put, I mean, I already haven't done it first try, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not one of them things where you can just easily just do it. You know, like, it's not one of them things where, like even, like, experienced pros, for instance, even someone like Lil Aggie would say that there is a chance he doesn't do it first try. Like, he probably has a very good chance to do it first try. But at the same time, there's always a chance that he doesn't. Not because of the bosses, but because of everything else in the game. For instance, getting locked in by something, or getting fucked over by something else, or there's a lot of things that can just easily kill you off in this game. And for that reason, one really good run can come to an end by one of the most stupid things possible. Horse controls, you know, Elden Ring aids, enemy cheese, you know what I mean? Just anything could completely derail a run. And that is, like, that is as simple as it is. There's no stopping that. End of the day, that is just, like, you could get fucked over. You could also just have a really good run and just win. But that it really is just ifs and buts. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee, dare I say. But let me just go down to this merchant down here. See if they've got a few more stones for me. Because I would love to get some, if I can. And then, I don't think this one sells stones. I'm not too sure. I will check. But for some reason, I don't feel like this guy sells stones. Oh, he does, but he sells 2s. Do I need 3 2s right now? I don't think I need them right now. If anything, I need to go now to the gate front, go up, get the seed. Yeah, I need to go to the gate front, go up, get the golden seed. Then I will be able to... Ow. Then next plan of action is go to one more merchant, grab the smithing stones that he has, use them to level up, and then just try my best to... I guess then my plan is to just go to Caleb and get the boss beaten, you know, because it's not a boss, it's more of just an enemy that gives you a fuck ton of runes that you can kill for free with Bleed. Without Bleed, I would be there for probably about an hour. With Bleed, it would probably take me about 5 to 7 minutes, I would say. But it's still worth it, because it's quicker me doing that than going around and beating, like, individual bosses for, like, 4,000 runes. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Like, it's more smart for me to go and do, like, this that I'm planning on doing than going around and beating every little individual boss for, like, 4,000 runes. Because those 4,000 runes will not get me very far. If I go and beat an enemy real quick, that will go and get me, for instance, oh, fuck. I just want to grab this real quick. If I go and grab a enemy real quick and kill them, that will give me like 50,000 runes, for instance, that will instantly buff me to a level that should give me enough of what I need to deal with base game. Or not base game as a whole, but like early game, you know? Early game should be very, 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 very doable. Hopefully, you know? Let me just go to the merchant real quick. I also need to grab a talisman real quick as well. Now, every other time I've been here, I've fought the Mariner. But because I'm doing a bleed build this time round, or I'm at least starting with a bleed build, I don't need to fight the Mariner this time round. I have no need to. Because, like, the Mariner is easy runes, but it's also not worth it if I don't need to. And I shouldn't need to. I really shouldn't need to. So, hopefully, it'll all go smoothly. But yeah, you know, like I said, I'm gonna try my hardest to get at least past the first Remembrance in this attempt. Because I should. That's the thing, I should get through it. The Uchi Katana is a perfect weapon. It is a really good weapon. 45 blood loss build-up. And you're gonna, like, for anyone who hasn't played the game, you will see what bleed means and why it is OP when I get to the enemy that I need to get to. But first of all, I do need to go and grab a few more smithing stones. I have no reason to go down into the cave to get the smithing stones right now. I'll do it after I'm leveled. And even then, it's like, should I even do it? Probably not. I don't think I need to. But at the same time, I should, probably, because it is smart for me to do it. Let me use all my runes. Well, not all of them, but at least some of them. Just to give me a solid little boost. Where are you, my man merchant? You are over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. And I will buy a few more smithing stones from this man. And then we will head to Caelid after I've obviously gone to the round table to level up. Hello, my friend. No problem, mate. I am here as a customer. I'm here to buy all of your smithing stone ones. Thank you very much. Let me go back to Carle real quick, because I'm pretty sure he sells some ones, does he not? Or is it a different... No, I think it's another merchant, actually. I think there's a... Oh, I might as well talk to you, but... Yeah, you can have a word, but end of the day... I'm not going to summon anyway, because summoning, I'm not allowing myself. Like, I'm not allowed to summon. Like, I know a lot of people have done Deathless runs where they've been allowed to summon. A lot of people have done Deathless runs where they're allowed to summon. But I'm going to make it that I can't summon. Because that's stupid. You know, like, end of the day, I feel like if you summon, you can't actually guarantee that you know that you are able to actually do a Deathless run. Because you might be like, oh, I can do it, but I have to summon. So the summon might be doing it for you. Whereas if you don't do summons, it's like, it's fine to use summons. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, frowned upon or anything. Like, in my opinion, summons are part of the game. But if you are doing a Deathless run, you can either do it with or without summons. And end of the day, my whole plan is to do it without. Because I feel like doing it with, I'm not seeing if I can actually do a Deathless run. I'm more seeing like, oh, I can do it, but the summon might be the reason. And I don't want that to be the reason. So I am doing it by myself. Anyway. That's, there's a cave there, by the way, but it's not a cave that I want to fight, because there is a family in there, and I don't want to fight a family right now. I'm just here to talk to the merchant. Hello, mate. Sorry, I'm just here to grab some smithing stones off you, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, mate. That will do me nicely.
All done?
Yep, all done. I am all done, yep. I guess I'll go and grab the map piece that I can grab, because I might as well. And then I shall head to Caelid, or I'll head to Caelid, a grace in Caelid, then I'll head back, then I'll go to the round table, and then I will go to the enemy. I also need to go to a different area to get a couple of pieces of a medallion that I'm going to need in the future, but I might leave that until last minute, just because of the fact that it gives me the chance to get the most runes possible. No, I can't help you out, mate. Sorry, I'm not here to help you out. I actually just missed the grace as well. I was wondering why the hell I like, hadn't got a grace. Shut up, bro. Like, I don't care about, you can help me out. Like, he's a nice guy, but it's not someone that I really give a fuck about right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me just dump all of my sacred tears. Nice. Let me also allocate my flask while I'm here. Let me also change my mix Wondrous Physic and put on the two that I would want, which is this one and this one. And let me now head over to this grace again, where we will head into Caelid, get a grace, then go back to the old grace, and I should then be able to go to the round table, where I will then level my weapon up, and then we will head to the fight. Now, I think that this fight, It is 3 runes, but I think then after that, I will then go and grab one more set of items, just because it'll be easy to do, and end of the day, I could do with more stuff for my physic. And then it's time to go forward. You know, I feel like after that, I should be fine to be able to go straight in. Hopefully. Now, Caelid, by the way, everything in Caelid is over-leveled. So, everything here, I'm not able to fight. You know, like, if I fight things here, I will be stupid. Like, it will be the most stupid thing I've ever done in my life. If I actually sit here and, like, fight things in this place. Like that woman, basically. You know? Like, that would just be a dumb decision. Like, why would I do that? You know, I'm not that dumb. I know I might look it, but I'm not that dumb. Alright? Now let me just get the next grace. Then I sit at the next grace. Be careful of the bird, because that thing is a nasty little piece of work. Let me sit down here. And I should be told to go to the round table. Yes, thank you. Yeah, take me to the round table hold. I've heard this before because I have sucked so far. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, rest my hand on you. But yeah. Like I said, I think I'm making decent progress or decent time right now. You don't look it because I don't know how you look. Yeah, I guess. I'm not talking about me, by the way. I'm talking about McGee. Hey, you know, like, I'm not offending myself here. You thought I was talking about me? No. No, I'm talking about McGee. I'm not talking about myself. I would never offend myself like that. McGee, now he's easy pickings. Let me use all my runes that I have to level up my weapon as far as I can get it at the moment. I actually don't know if I have enough Smithing Stone 1s right now to, like, be free with this. But I can definitely get it up to level 2. I want to get it level 3 and 4 if possible. I can do this one and this one, but then I need 2 1s. And I actually don't have 2 more 1s. And I don't know who I could get 2 more 1s from without having to go into a cave. And I don't want to go into a cave. I don't think these women sell any. No, I wish they did. I wish they just sold, like, just a couple of easy ones for me to be able to just grab, but they don't. Where can I get 2 more Smithing Stone 1s without going in a cave? Because I've been to this merchant, and this merchant. And this one only sells me 2s. He doesn't sell me 1s. And there's no more merchants. Other than, like, one in the forest. But there's a merchant here somewhere. And he doesn't sell you any smithing stones. He just sells you, like, meat and crap. So, I'm just trying to figure out where I could get a couple, 2 more smithing stones. Like, there is 2 found on a corpse lying on the ground at the Saints Bridge. Three on a corpse lying in a circle with other bodies and chairs surrounding. Circle with other bodies and chairs southeast, Stormhill Shack. I am looking it up, guys. I'm gonna have to do, you know, a little bit of, you know, learning where things are, because I might need to. Otherwise, you know, this run might as well be as good as over. But I'm gonna go and grab 3 more Smithing Stone 1s, which will then have me have the ability to get to level 4 on my weapon, which will at least give me something to start with. There should be 3 Smithing Stone 1s on a body surrounded by chairs. Or it said that, anyway. Where that body is... Ah, here it is. Boom. 3 smithing stone ones. Wonderful. Now I can go back to the table of Lost Grace, level up my weapon 1 more time, or 2 more times, and then we're going to go to Caelid and go and do the thing. Now, it's basically my best chance at being able to do a Deathless run, because it will give me runes early. Alright, it's basically not my only chance, but it is my best chance that I'm going to have. Anyway, my weapon's level 4. I'm going to up my, my vigor now, because I shouldn't need, strength for this, because I'm just relying on the bleeds, not the, strength. But we are now going to head to Caelid. We're going to head to Caelid now. Now, I will say, this area I am not leveled for. I am very severely under-leveled for this area. Like, this area is definitely above my level. So, I am not going to want to fight anything. Because everything here will be way more powerful than I am. And that is just the simple, blatant truth. Like, there is no, like, you know, saying anything else about that. That is just the truth. Everything here, including all these fat-off dogs that you're seeing here, are massively over-leveled compared to me. So, I need to be as fucking daringly careful. Sit, 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 sit! Jesus Christ, that dog was coming for me. Holy crap, man. Yeah, everything here is, like, majorly over-leveled compared to me, including those dogs there. So, I need to be severely careful at where I choose to dismount and don't. Because that could be the difference between a death and a not. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They are trying. I'm sitting down again, just because I don't want them fuckers chasing me. Now, what I'm going to now go and do is I'm going to go and get the map piece, which is right here. And then I'm going to go and fight something that will not be able to attack me back, because I'm not going to do it the proper way. The way you're meant to do this, right? Well, the thing is, I say meant, but, like, the way the game designed you to do it, if you don't rely on bleed, is basically over here, right, over in the Dragon Barrow, there is, what a guess, guys, dragons. And with all of these small dragons, there is Mummy Dragon that you see right here. Probably the biggest dragon in the game, but it can't move. That is an alive dragon. That dragon is alive, but it cannot move. Which means that dragon is completely stuck in its place. It cannot move. It is stuck there. Which means you can kill it. Now, the way you're meant to kill it without bleed is you're meant to go around and kill each individual dragon around the dragon, and then it will take damage. The big dragon will take damage every time you kill a baby, right? It's kind of fucked up. You're like killing its children, and it's like breaking its heart, and it's like dying while you kill its children. But most people just say no, fuck that, because if you use bleed, this thing has about 100 and something thousand health. But bleed is a percentage damage. So if you get a bleed effect, it will basically take like 20,000 damage instantly, because it is a percentage. So it will take about 20% of its health instantly. So for about 5 minutes, if not more, I am going to be sitting here wailing on this dragon, and that health bar that you see there will randomly, out of nowhere, take about 20 to 40,000 damage. Like, as you see there, 13,000 damage taken. And as you can see, over time, my bleeds will build up, and I will kill it. It will take a while, of course it will. But, for the 5 minutes it takes to do it, it is more worth doing this for 5 minutes than actually actually fighting the boss and the dragons around it, or going around and fighting a bunch of bosses. Because I'm already almost like, I'm already a third of the way done. Now, it will get harder and harder to bleed it every time. Bleed is a thing where the more times you bleed an enemy, the more resistant they are to it. That's with any status ailment. So every time I get one bleed, it will become harder and harder to bleed it again. But eventually, it will bleed again. And so eventually, that health bar will get to 0, and I will gain a fuck ton of runes. A fuck ton. And I will then be able to use all those runes to level up, and I will randomly, out of nowhere, be insanely leveled. And this is why bleed is overpowered. Because against bosses, obviously, you will just be fighting, and then out of nowhere, you will do a fat chunk of their health. And that is why when you do Deathless runs, most of the time, a lot of people will use bleed. Because, let's face it, it is the most OP status ailment in the game. It's not the most fun one to use, but it will get the job done. So, this is the safest way for me to get runes without risking death. Basically. But once I have eventually killed it, you know, play, you know, interlude music, you know, let's, cue the, elevator music. And eventually, we will have this tackled. And then once we've had this tackled, we should have then enough runes to not steamroll, I would say, the early game, but at least have a solid advantage, you know. So that is hopefully the plan. Fucking hell, my game just froze there for a second. I thought it was about to crash. Bro, I don't know what happened there. My game just froze for a second. Come on, let's kill the fucking dragon. One more bleed should be enough. I just need that one more bleed. One more bleed. Once that one more bleed has happened, he should die. And that should give me a fuck ton of runes. There it is. Down it goes. Boom! And that is the dragon dead. And just like that, the dragon will die, and all of the dragons around it will die. And I will gain a nice chunk of 70,000 runes. 74,000 runes. There you go, just like that. I've given myself a massive fucking opportunity to just absolutely over-level myself for early game now. And that's basically what you do. So I'm going to put my vigor instantly to 20. I'm going to put my strength all the way up to about 20 as well. I'm going to put my dex up by 1. I'm going to put my arc up by a couple. Then I'm going to put my vigor up a little bit more. And my strength. No, I'm going to put my vigor up even more. Just to make it so that my health bar increases. And just like that, I've gone from level 11 to level 32. So, yeah, just like that, I have gained 21 levels. So, yeah, you see why now it's like, that's pretty much what people will do in a Deathless run. And I wanted to not do it, but end of the day, sometimes you might just have to, you know? And end of the day, I had to do it, alright? It was the easiest way for me to gain runes, and for that reason, I wanted to, you know, at least give myself a boost, you know? I wanted to give myself the best possible chance. Without, you know, like, completely fucking... Like, obviously, I'm still not allowing myself to do other cheats that other people use. That's not a cheat, by the way. That is just an in-game thing. If you're willing to sit there for the time, then it's just an in-game mechanic. You know what I mean? But, end of the day, there are other things that I will never do. For instance, a lot of people with Deathless runs will sit there and A lot of people to do with Deathless runs will allow themselves to quit out against bosses, for instance, right? There will be bosses that are in boss walls, and the whole point is you should either kill it or it kills you. That's the whole point of what the creator of Elden Ring and all Souls games has made it to be. You know, they've made it to be a thing where it is survival of the fittest, you know? So, when people use the quit out method, where they can just be like, oh, I'm not going to win this fight, so I'm going to quit, and then I'm outside the boss door. That's cheesy, in my opinion, and that is something I'm never going to allow myself to do. End of the day, with every boss, it is that either I go in and win, or I go in and I lose the run. That's how I'm going to do it. You know, I'm never going to allow myself to be that much of a cheesy bitch. I don't think this guy sells anything useful. Yeah, sorry, mate. You might be hungry, but you're also a bit useless. Sorry, mate, but, you know, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm being as honest as I can be, mate, and to be honest, your trades are a bit stinky. But yeah, I'm just going to grab one more golden seed that I know the location of off by heart. And then I should... There is a couple of sacred tears in Caelid. I'm just trying to remember off by heart. I know where one of them is. I'm trying to remember where the other one is right now, and I can't remember it off by heart. I don't know how. But here's the map piece. I do need this. And then I also need to head down here and grab this golden seed. Then I'm going to go and get one more item that could be useful to me. And then I think it'll be time for us to go straight in and fight Margit, guys. Now, I've been making a big deal of Margit, and I think I've been fairly making a big deal of Margit, because I will be honest with you guys, I'm shit at Margit. That's not something that's hard to know. That's just the truth. I am unbearably horrific at Margit. I have never been and never will be good at Margit. Margit and Morgott, who is also a future boss that I will have to fight, are two bosses that are very easily able to end my run. Because I am shit at them. I am shit at them. I am not bad, I am shit. Like, other remembrances, I'd like to think I'm decent at. For instance, Fire Giant. Or, who else can I think of off the top of my head? Astel. You know, people like that. They're people I'm decent at. Morgott, Margit are two that I have never, ever, 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 ever claimed to be good at. I have always said I am not good at them, and I need to get better at them. Now, I do need another golden seed real quick, and then I can get myself to one more flask. Oh, wait, no, I just used my golden... What am I saying? I literally just did it. I literally just used it. Okay, so we're at 7 flasks now, with a +4. There is a church over, here-ish. No. Yeah, no, yeah, over there, that I do need to get an item from. There's also a golden seed over here, but this is a bit dangerous over here. There is a boss I'm going to go and beat now, real quick, that I did in the last run, because it will give me a couple more Wondrous Physic Tears. And then once I have done that, I will go and face the first boss that I have to fight. Because I should now, at level 32, be more than capable of dealing with the boss. Should. Now, will and should are two different things. Because I could completely bottle it. But I'd like to put faith in my abilities. Actually, I'll kill you just because you might third party, and I don't want a third party member. Like, you need to die. Thank you very much, bitch. But yeah, I just want to kill this because I need to get the items from it. Because they could be very useful in the future. I'm still not doing that much damage, by the way, difference. Because, this thing is weak to fire. It's a tree. Also, my weapon level is shit, but there's not really much I can do about that. There actually is something I can do about it. I felt like I should have had a poise break by now, I can't lie. There we go. Thank you very much. That should be game right there. Cool. So, that's easy items. Thank you very much, Mr. Erdtree. Yeah, Opaline Bubble Tier, which is the one that... It's not the one I want. There is another one I want, but that's later game that I'll have to get that. So, for now, I have to live with the Bubble Tier. Yo, Bozza, how you doing, bro? Good to have you here, bro. You've joined at the perfect moment, because so far I've just been trying to build myself to get to the point of fighting the boss. Now, you're going to get to see me fight the boss. What I am going to do real quick, though, is I am going to use a couple of my runes real quick. And I'm going to go and see, guys, if I can go and get enough 2s to level it one more time. I don't think I am going to, actually, because I think this guy only sells me 3. And other than that, I'd have to go and find more. I could buy 3 2s, but it's like, is that worth it right now? Probably not, because all I'd be able to do is get like one more level. I might as well wait until I can get the bell bearing for smithing stones. And I probably could go and do that right now, but I don't really want to do it right now, because if the first smithing stone bell bearing is where I think it is, and on the boss that I think it is, I don't want to fight that boss with this weapon. Let's just say that. Because it will do like nothing. Anyway, what I need to do is I need to think, what would I want to give it? I guess more strength, just so that I can at least do more damage. I think it's about time I go and fight him. I've been putting it off because I will admit I am not 100% confident about this guy. Sometimes I will do really well against this guy, and sometimes I will just completely fucking bottle it. It's just me, it's just how I am. I would love to say that I'm better at this game than I am, but this boss always causes me problems. Like, this boss will always cause me problems. So, realistically, I need to go and tackle this boss, hopefully, and win. But, like, am I officially ready to go and try him? That's the question. I've got 7 flasks, which should be enough, you'd think. I've got +4 on flasks, which is more than enough to, I think, get me most of my health back. And I've also got, I've also got a lot of levels now, and I've also got a new bubble tier that I can use in this one. I could use this one to steadily restore HP, but this one is better in my opinion because it will just guarantee me no damage from one hit. Oh, bro. Anyone who's played this game knows Margit, and anyone who has played this kind of game will know that Margit is one of them bosses that can cause problems. It's not because of the fact that he's, like, you know, ridiculously hard, but anyone who plays Elden Ring, or Souls games in general, will know that everyone is different. Everyone has bosses that they struggle at that other people find easy. For instance, I have a mate who struggles at R'Lana. I'm good at R'Lana. But then, he is really good at Mesmer, and I'm terrible at Mesmer. Margit and Morgott is one of them bosses for me, where no matter how many times I do it, I can have shocking runs against Morgott and Margit. And that's why I'm saying early game can be difficult. Now I'm hoping, now that I am, you know, level, 33, with 22 vigor, 21 strength, and also a decent set of armor. I'd like to think this armor is alright. I should be able to win it. Now, should and will are two completely different things. because I should be able to win it. That doesn't mean I will win it. So, I am going to hope to the fucking lords that I can do what I am set out to do. Because this could go one of many ways. But you guys deserve content, and I think, end of the day, you know, I've dicked around enough trying to get runes and stuff. And so, end of the day, you guys deserve the content. You know, you guys deserve the content. Now, what you can do here is you can summon this gold guy. I'm not doing that, because obviously I'm doing no summons. When I enter this arena, I will be fighting the first boss that I am forced to fight. Do I feel confident for it, guys? No, of course not. Because I'm not a confident person in itself. And then I've got to put it in the way of, do I actually feel like I could then win? Huh! Who knows? But for me, no. I'm forced to fight. So, as long as everything sounds good, and as long as everyone is ready, without further ado, let's go into the boss, shall we? Second I go past this piece of wood on the ground, right there, the boss starts. Fuck it.
Foul tarnished.
Foul tarnished.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
This is Margit. I'm not good against him. I promise you, I am not good against him. Him and Morgott, who is a later game fight, not good against them. But I have to fight him, so it's like, end of the day, I might as well get it out the way, you know?
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Margit the Fell. Alright. Here we go. I'm waiting for him to do a move. Okay, well I already lost my... Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at this fight. I never have been. Ah! Holy shit! I almost just got knocked off. I forgot that... it's done differently than Morgott. And I forgot that move is a different way of... He's not doing any of the nice moves. There we go. I'm fucking bottling. Bro, I am completely fucking this. I'm so shit at this fight, guys. You have no idea. Like, I just can't learn Margit for some reason. Like, I'm one of them players that just struggles at it constantly. Come on, then. That's what I thought he would do, but he didn't jump at it last time, so it's like... Right, now I know he's going to jump in the air now. Because I've got him to half. But as you saw there, nice little chunk of bleed.
Thou art of passing. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnish.
I'm going to wait for him now. I'm not fucking... Oh my god, man, that... Ah, fucking hell. He's trying to finish me. You notice how he's trying to finish me? Because my health is low. Little cheeky bastard. I'm just so bad at Margit. I don't know why. I just can't learn him. Like, I can learn certain moves. But, like, I just can't learn Margit, like, as well as I can other bosses. Like, the Remembrance boss after this is infinitely easier. Infinitely. It's not even a debate. I'm waiting for him to do the jump again, or at least do some sort of, like, move. Because I'm not going in and then getting, like, countered. You know what I mean? Or I guess I am, because that's exactly what I did. Come on then, bitch. Jump at me. This one works. Bro. Fucking just finish him, though. There we go. I did it first try. I didn't do it as clean as I would have liked. But as I said, Margit is one of them fights for me where I am just bad. I am bad at Margit. I'm bad at Morgott. Morgott's going to be even more of a pain in the arse later game. If you don't realise, guys, I'm sorry if I've spoiled you, but that isn't... yeah, there is Morgott later, who's pretty similar to him. Okie dokie, Mr. Margit. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a few more runes to spend. I definitely think upping my strength and vigor. I know I said them the other way round, but I think strength and vigor, like, I have to get almost over-leveled on them two stats early, because they're the two stats that matter the most to a Deathless run. Because you need to do the most damage and need to live. So, them two things are the two stats that need to be gained as quick as physically possible. Now, onwards to the first Remembrance boss. Now, the first Remembrance boss can be difficult for some people. I've never found him difficult. But that is not the first Remembrance boss. I have not beaten the first Remembrance boss yet. That's just a boss I needed to beat to get to the first Remembrance boss. Now, to get to this boss, you can go one of two ways. You can either go round, which is the safest way, but at the same time, there's also more chances of me dying. Or you can go straight through the gate, which will basically have you gain a barrage of absolute fuckery. You won't, like, for a Deathless run, you shouldn't go through the main gate, because it is a bit of a fucked area. I'm about to get barraged by arrows, but it is still more worth it to me than... Okay. Ooh! 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 You just have to be careful. You just have to be ready to dodge. Ow! Okay. Alright, there we go. That's me past that first bit. Now I have to get past these. Oh, God. It's such a nasty run, you know? It is so nasty, this run. But it's like, you can die here so easily. But at the same time, you can also make a fuck ton of progress. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. Yep, I knew I was going to get hit by that. Oh, I'm so glad I dodged. Health, heal. Oh, 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 my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Whoa. 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 Oh, there's a grace in here that I need. Oh, shit. Don't you dare come in, you bitch. I'm sitting down. Nope. Fuck you. That run is horrid. And it's not over. There is still a little bit more that could cause me problems. Further on. But, like I said, this is the easiest way to get there without dying. But at the same time, it's still not easy. I would still not sit here and say that it is easy. Because these little fuckers are an absolute nonce. Absolute couple of fucking nonces. No, no. Chill your fucking beans. I need the seed. Ow! Let me heal! You little fucking pain in my arse. Through the legs. Shimmy maneuver. This is the first Remembrance boss, by the way. And like I said, you can die there very easily. Sit, 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 sit. Okay. that run will probably kill me one of these attempts, because I'm not going to do it on this attempt. I don't think I will win the run on this attempt. When I have to do that run again in the future, I will die at least once to that run at some point, because I will get fucked over by some sort of thing that will happen that will just fuck me over. Now, my real thought here is, do I want to go and get one more seed so that I can level up to the next flask level? Because one more flask could be the difference between me winning or losing, but I'm trying to figure out where there is even a seed that I haven't got. Because I've got all the seeds in Weeping Peninsula. I've got, I think, all the seeds in Limgrave that I can think of, anyway. Well, without having to fight a boss. Because there is a boss that can give you seeds, but I don't want to fight the boss. It's a not... Oh, wait, no. I know of one more seed. It's an easy seed for me to go and gain. And then it will get me the next flask, which will give me something. Gotta go back. That's fine, Adam. Don't you worry, bro. I was gonna do player career afterwards. I might still. It really does depend on if people still want to see it. Like, if anyone else here after I've done... Because my plan is I'm going to go and do this Remembrance, or attempt it. And then I'm going to wrap the Elden Ring Deathless run attempt up for today, because I will have made a fucking solid bit of progress. And then I will try again another day, or carry on another day. And my plan is to... my plan is... my plan was to do more player career. And I'm willing to carry on streaming, by the way, and do more player career now. But it depends on if people want to see it. If people still want me to, you know, continue, I will. I do have another talisman pouch, so I could go and get myself a talisman. But I'm trying to figure out if there's any talismans that I actually think are worth my time. Because, like, I know of talismans I want. But, like, there's not many early game that are like, oh, that's a difference maker. You know, like, that's something I could really do with, you know, or something like that. And even if there is, it's like, it's a risk. So I think I'm just going to live with the fact that I only have one talisman right now. And I think I am going to enter the boss arena, guys. Because end of the day, there's not really much more I can do other than fight this. So this is the first Remembrance. This fight I am about to do now will be the first fight that counts towards my Deathless run attempt, all Remembrance bosses. So, this first fight here that I am about to do will be the first thing that counts towards my Remembrance boss progress. If I can beat this, it would be a massive, massive, massive thing. So, let's go on in. By the way, this boss, one of my favourite bosses, because the music is insane, and I love how sinister this motherfucker is. How much of a cunt he is.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir.
Plus his voice actor is so good.
Thy strength, O kindred, deliver me unto greater heights.
He's got 6 fingers as well, by the way.
Well,
there's lore behind that. Look at that. Creepy motherfucker.
Pain is a lord. I command thee, kneel. I am the lord of all that is golden.
I fucking love this boss. Love him. He is not that difficult, but I'll guarantee you I now say that and I'll struggle. He laughs at you the whole time as well. He's so sinister. Like, he's like every absolute cunt of a human in like a movie. You know what I mean? Like, just a person that everyone fucking hates. And I love that. I'm not going to get in there for that combo. I'd normally be in there for that combo because it is quite an easy combo to dodge. But because I was so far away, I didn't want to risk it. Now, you can jump that, by the way, but when you're doing a Deathless run, I want to try and keep this no-hit run of this going as far as possible. Here we go. Bow before me! Yeah, it's an easy combo to dodge, but if you're far away, I'm not in the position. There we go. I knew I'd get hit by one of them wind, you know. I was hoping I wouldn't, but I knew eventually that would be what ends my fucking Deathless run. Now he's about to go stage 2. Hit him as much as possible. His music is so goated, bro. Yep, and he has just done exactly what you think he's done. Oh. Painful bastard.
Truest of dragons.
He's so fucking cool. His voice actor went so hard, man.
Lend me thy strength.
Yeah, he's doing what you think he's doing. Yep, there you go. Oh, I love him. He's so fucking cool, man. He's so cool! Oh, I love him! Like, you don't get to appreciate things like that as much anymore because I've played the game for so long. But, like, getting to appreciate the fucking cutscenes and, like, the fucking bosses, again, is so fucking goated, man. Oh, that's a bad one. You know what? I don't mind that because that was my first time using Flask. Ow. And I will say, his second phase is harder. It's not, I wouldn't call it hard, but it is harder. But, I mean, you would expect that. You know what I mean? Like, you would expect it. I think I fucking dodged that. Oh my god. I almost just fucking goddamn died. Because I fucking did absolutely shit on that combo. He's not doing very nice moves, I will say. Like, he is being a little bit of a cunt. Like, he's not... Like, there's so many moves he could do. Oh, God. Alright. There we go. You can stand right next to him for it, but it is more dodgy. Oh, I've been grabbed. Please don't kill me. It shouldn't. I had a lot of health. It shouldn't kill me. I should live. I should live. Okay, I did live. No! You can't! I knew he would... Oh my god. That is so unlucky. That is so unlucky. That isn't down to me whatsoever. He did the only move he could do there to kill me. Any other move he did, I would have dodged it with ease. And he did the only fucking move he could have done at that exact moment to kill me off. Any other move, and I dodge it. And he chose the exact move that he needed to do. Oh my god, man. That is so fucking unlucky. Like, getting grabbed was on me. I understand that. But that death there was so unlucky, man. For a Deathless run, he has about 20-odd moves, and he chooses the one move he could do. If he did the wind, I dodge it. If he did the fucking stomp, I dodge it. If he did the swirl in the air, I dodge it. If he did a normal swing, I dodge it. That is the one move he could have done, and he did it right when I fucking didn't need him to. And just like that, that's another run over. That is so unlucky. I'm getting such bad RNG on these runs, you know. First run, I did really badly. I am getting... This is the problem with trying to do a Deathless run Elden Ring, man. You can just get bad RNG. And in that bad RNG, you will lose. And because of that, that is that run over. And there you go. You know, end of the day, run over. I'm not doing another one today now. I'll start from fucking scratch tomorrow. Or whenever I next do it. But that is fucking unreal. I was going to end after that fucking Remembrance as well. And I was literally about to kill him. And if he didn't just choose to do the exact fucking moveset that he decided to do, I would have won. But he just decided to be an absolute melt. You know what? He fit his character perfectly there. He fit his character to a fucking T. Because he became a cunt. There. He became an absolute cunt. Oh, bro. Thing is, I have the ability to do a Deathless run, but it really is going to be a lot of... It is really going to be down to, like, just margins, you know? Like, there's nothing else I could have done against Godric there to, like after I got grabbed, my fate was sealed. It wasn't the fact that I got grabbed that pissed me off, because the grab was fair. I dodged it bad, I'll admit. That's why I said I'm not 100% perfect at this game. I dodged the grab badly. I did. I dodged it very badly. But, at the same time, the way I did lose was it... Oh, bro, it was so unlucky, man. So unlucky. Because it's like, if he just have done any other move, literally any other move, I knew he'd do it as well. I knew he'd do the one move that could kill me in that position. And just like that, that's attempt 3 over. But, oh, bro. Bro, that's such a fucking hitter, man. The thing is, all 3 runs have died from different circumstances, which I think is at least something cool. Because the first run, I died because of my own fuck-up. The second run, I died because my horse was a fucking idiot. And the third run, I died because I just got really unlucky with RNG. Like, end of the day, I dodged badly on the, grab that Godric did. I will admit, I did dodge badly on the grab. But, at the same time, I just got unlucky on the move used, man. I just got unlucky on the move he decided to use. It's like the only move that I'm not good at. Like, when he breathes his fire in a line, which is what he was doing, by the way. Like, if he'd have breathed his fire at his feet, I would have dodged it. The move is basically, he breathes fire in a line and walks at you, so that it gets further and further and further. And all you have to do to dodge it is be behind him. But I was already in front of him. I already dodged in front of him to become, you know, to go and heal. And I was literally about to heal myself. And the only reason I fucking died is because of the fucking move, man. Any other move he goes and does, and it's an easy fucking goddamn clap. But he chooses the exact move that would have fucking goddamn ended me, bro. Oh, bro. The thing is, technically, so far, I have made progress in all 3 attempts. Which, you might think, yeah, you're still not doing well. And I agree with that. For my own standard, I think I should be doing a lot better than I am. But, at the same time, I am... At the same bloody time, I am... like, making progress. You know, like, first run, we only got to the troll. Second run, we got past the troll, beat it, then died before fighting Margit. Third run, we've now beaten Margit, and then we lost on Godric in a way where I feel like I got a bit unlucky. So fourth run, if I then get past Godric, as long as I'm just making progress, I don't mind that. It's more of if I, like, next run, I do worse. That's when I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. You know? But But as no one is really about at the moment, I will do my FIFA stream in another stream. I will do Elden Ring Deathless Run again, but what I'll do is next stream, I'll start with FIFA instead of starting with Elden Ring, and then I'll do Elden Ring after if people want me to. And basically, what I might do in my own time as well, guys, is I think in my own time, I'm going to go and get back to Margit. I'm not going to fight Margit, but in my own time, I'm going to go and do the tedious stuff that you guys don't care about, which is I'm going to go and get all of the sacred tears that I can get, all of the seeds I can get. I'll go and get, you know, like, some runes. I might go and kill that dragon again. I'll tell you in the video if I have killed the dragon or not. It depends on if I choose to be a bleed build again or not. And yeah, what I'll do is I will go and get all of the tedious stuff done so that next time when I stream, I start off from the important part. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, thank you to everyone who has been here for the stream. Anyone who has been wanting me to do the player career mode, don't worry, I will do it. It will be the next thing that I do. And it will be, I will do it at the start of the stream instead, and then do Elden Ring Deathless Run afterwards, if you get me. So, you know, end of the day, I didn't perform at the best of my abilities today, but at the same time, I've still made progress. I have not done well enough for what I think I am, but you see, the big problem with me and the way I do games is I will never ever win something on my first attempt, which is why it's so bad for me. Because all of these runs that I've done, I would get past that point instantly afterwards. Like, I wouldn't die again. You know what I mean? Like, if I'd lost to Godric there, like I did, I would beat him on the next attempt. I would. But the point is, when you're doing a Deathless Run, there is no next attempt. So the pressure of trying to have to win on the one attempt you do is risky. It is really rough. So, as I said, I will get all the tedious stuff done in my own time before next time out. And hopefully we can get past Godric and actually hit Arena form. Because the thing is, once you get past Godric, I feel like it is pretty smooth sailing after that. Not like, it's not easy, but like, the runes I would have been able to go and get after beating Godric would have been so many, man. I would have been able to make a lot of progress after beating Godric. But, you know, what can you do? You know, end of the day, he goes for the exact move that would have fucked me over. Oh, sucks, man. But yeah, end of the day, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you to everyone who's been here for the stream. And like I said, anyone who's waiting for the player career and or Until Dawn, they will be in the next stream. And I won't do Elden Ring Deathless Run straight away. You know, I'll start with something else. So, as always, guys, I'm going to end things off here. Thank you to everyone who's been here for the stream. And yeah, I will see you